Hey everyone, happy holidays and welcome to our latest market update video where we explain what's happening in the DC metro real estate area so that you can make the best real estate decisions, which is what we want to help you do as your realtors. So if you have any real estate decisions, please contact us anytime. TJ, take it away.
Thanks, Tim. Well, to be honest, the market is pretty tough out there right now. We are currently seeing the lowest number of active listings in 10 years. But the good news is that we hear from some local economists that the inventory should be rising over the next 6 months. Now, right now, we are currently at 1 month's supply of housing, and we really need to get back up to 3 months of inventory for the prices in this area to stabilize. As you can see, we've been under 3 months for a long time, and this is what's fueled those rising home prices over the past decade. All this being said, we need more listings coming on the market. And if you're looking at this from a historical perspective, we could and hopefully we'll see more homes on the market as spring approaches and more homeowners consider selling. Looking at the past year, we did see more homes coming on the market than the past 2 years. But even with that, it was not nearly enough to meet the pent-up demand. So as the story has remained for quite some time, we're going to need to see more homeowners put their home on the market to balance this out. Something interesting though. Can you guess what local jurisdiction has the most expensive average sales price of a single family home? If you guessed Arlington County, you're incorrect. But as of this month, Washington, D.C. jumped back up to the top spot over Arlington with an average sales price of $1.5 million for a single family home. Not to be left out of the record books, Fairfax County had a record-setting October when it moved above the $1 million mark for the first time in history, but then it fell back down in November.
Thanks, TJ. There's been a lot of talk about mortgage rates and inflation. A lot of people are worried that rising interest rates could cause prices to go down. And here's what we know. The current interest rates are rising. They're currently around 3% after they were as low as around 2.7%. So they're still very low compared to previous years. Around year 2000, we hovered between 7 and 8%. And only 4 years ago in 2018, we were close to 5%. The average rate over the past 50 years is around 7%. So they're exceptionally low, but the question about how changing interest rates impact prices is important. Mark Fleming, chief economist of First American, says that price appreciation is resistant to rising mortgage rates primarily because most home sellers would rather withdraw from the market than sell at low prices. So what Mark is saying here is that if sellers have the ability, they would hold off on selling rather than take a loss. And when you look at the historical changes in interest rates, the red line indicates rising interest rates and the yellow line indicates falling. And you will see that only during the Great Recession did rising interest rates lead to lower prices. But those falling home prices were really fueled by the mortgage meltdown, not rising interest rates. So in summary, there is no guarantee that rising interest rates will cause falling prices. It will likely cause a lot of home sellers to stay in their home rather than selling, which actually would further decrease the inventory. And that said, we do believe that the pandemic has caused a lot of people who wanted to move to delay their sale until life stabilized. And we're optimistic that we'll see a rise in inventory over the next 6 months.
So what does all this mean? Well, we expect some interesting things to happen in the next year. For buyers, the natural inclination may be to wait since inventory is low and prices are high. But I would recommend you be aggressive now to take advantage of those low interest rates while they're still here. Just be prepared to live in that home for a while. Now is not the time to buy for the short term, so you should be thinking 5 to 10 years. If you're a first-time buyer, you need to be cautious. However, it has never been a better time to buy a condo since prices have fallen for most condos. If you're a seller, you are still in a very good position due to exceptionally low competition. If you're looking to sell and buy, though, that can be tricky. So the best thing to do would be to set up a personal consultation with our team where we can assess your needs and then create a strategy based on your goals of where you want to be, how long you want to be there, and what you want to spend. Also, we are working with a lot of retirees right now that want to be near their children and grandchildren in the DC area. We've helped a lot of them find great spaces that are low maintenance, so please connect us with any of your loved ones if that is the case. All that said, we are here for you, whatever your real estate needs are, whenever they are. So we are conducting a lot of Zoom consultations with clients who are just trying to figure out what to do next. If that's you, reach out to us and let's set up a time to talk. It can be quick and it should help identify the clearest path to help you get to where you want to go. That's it for this month and this year. God bless you and your family, and we hope you have a wonderful holiday and a happy new year.